Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for joining me on the Angry Truth channel. Today's video, we're going to talk about the Excelsior Pass, which is New York State's version of the vaccine passport. Right? So places are starting to come out with these stupid vaccine passports, which, as I said in the green passport, this video here, it's a bad idea because it's going to start dividing people even more, especially those who don't want to take the vaccine versus those who take it. I think those who take it are starting to get this sense of empowerment of, well, I can do this, I can do that, and you can't because you're not vaccinated. Now, in the green passport, I did talk about how in Israel, they were starting this bullshit, and they're starting something called a medical apartheid, or a COVID apartheid, vaccine apartheid, sorry. With that, here in New York, they're undoubtedly going to start the same thing. I do not know why these people are oblivious to the bad actions that come from this. That's the more confusing part. But anyway, with that, New York State activated it, I guess, yesterday, which is Friday. Today is Saturday. And they are going to start introducing it to other stadiums and other public events, theater, and things like that. Now, as far as movie theaters goes, I haven't read anything about that. But theater as in classical, ballet, opera, you know, the fucking pansy bullshit people go and see, they're going to start it there. They tested it in the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, which is a stadium in Brooklyn where the Brooklyn Nets play. And they said it went off without a hitch. Of course it went off without a hitch because you got drones following along in your stupid program. Not the point. The point is now this is going to be a roadmap, if it's successful, for other states to do the same. Now, Florida, thank God, I think it's the governor's name is DeSantis, sorry. He had already said he's not doing that. Very good. You could bet that a lot of other Republicans are not going to do the same thing. They're not going to do these stupid vaccine passports. But Democrats are undoubtedly going to do this vaccine passport. So the basis of this vaccine passport, or the Excelsior Pass, is to prove to venues that you've been vaccinated or tested negative for COVID. So again, you want to go into one of these places, they're looking at you now, well, where's your proof? Now you take your phone and they scan your phone and they go, all right, you're good to go. If you tested negative, and I don't know how you don't know that before you get there, but let's just say you tested negative, they'll scan it and it'll come up as a red X, so they won't let you in. So now they're discriminating who goes in and who doesn't because of health reasons, which is bullshit because, again, COVID has a 99% survival rate. So the Excelsior Pass, for those that are interested for whatever reason, you are able, it's like the electronic boarding pass, right? So again, you get scanned in. You can also print out a version of this, you know, I guess, so that if you don't want to pull your phone out, you can just pull out the piece of paper, they scan the paper, you go into whatever venue that is. Airlines are going to start looking at this as well, and this is just going to be the future unless we actually fight back and protest. That's how it works, guys. If we disagree with this, we protest, and not just by not flying on the airlines, not going to the venues, protesting in front of these venues who are a part of this program, bringing bad light onto these places that are telling us we need to be cleared to go hang out with them. Which, listen, not for nothing, for places being that obnoxious about it, I just won't go there and give them my money. That's simple. But if we don't start protesting, more businesses are going to think this is okay, and then they're all going to start doing it. Well, they're not getting any pushback, so we might as well do it too. No, absolutely give them pushback. So Cuomo was quoted saying this, and so it was almost as if he said, New Yorkers are good little drones. They will listen to us no matter what we say. Because this is what he said. New Yorkers have proven they can follow public health guidance to beat COVID back. And the innovative Excelsior Pass is another tool in our toolbox to fight the virus while allowing more sectors of the economy to reopen safely and keep personal information secure. Now, they keep beating this bullshit in your head. Well, your information is secure with us because all you're doing is letting them know whether you are negative, positive, or COVID vaccinated. right? So those are the three. That's the only three things that should be on the phone, that should be accessible. They keep talking about your information is secure. No information on a digital platform is ever secure. That is a falsehood. That is a falsehood since hackers were created. Nothing digital is safe. Period, guys. If you think that your information is safe, you're about as stupid as a fucking monkey in the zoo. And monkeys are probably smarter than us at this point. Anything you think is encrypted can be unencrypted, if that's a thing, and hackers can find your shit. If they want to fuck the system, if they want to make everybody negative who goes and gets scanned, they can do that. See how that works? Anything on a digital platform, any digital platform can be hacked. Now, if that wasn't bad enough, travel industries are now, I guess, leaning on Biden to support a vaccination passport for the travel industry since they took such a hit last year. Now, the only reason why they would be pushing Biden to do so is that that would allow them to do more and turn more people away if it's a federal thing. Biden, I can't believe I'm going to side with him on this, actually said the government should not be involved in this. Because even Biden, the psych patient, knows that that's a bad idea. Because if the federal government gets involved on these in these vaccine passport things, there is more legitimacy to what businesses can do and who they can let in and who they won't let in. That's a bad idea if it goes federal. Now, some versions of these COVID passports, they allow you to show whether you tested negative, you tested positive, or you took the vaccination, while other apps, if you will only allow you to be vaccinated. So obviously, if you have the Jason Charles vaccine passport, that passport, if you show it to them, they're going to know, oh, okay, he's vaccinated, he's good. Whereas others allow you to be scanned for the three, like I said, tested negative, tested positive, or been vaccinated. Here's another thing hackers can do. Hackers can absolutely just say you took the vaccine. Pay a hacker $200-300. He fucking puts this thing in your app. You get scanned. Boom. Now you're in. That's not stopping anyone. So now, here is something that I thought was very interesting by WHO, World Health Organization. They think the vaccine passport is a bad idea because they still think vaccinated people can possibly spread the virus. This is according to WHO. I saw this at the bottom of the article. I couldn't believe it. I had to read it 3 times. WHO even thinks this is a bad idea. So much for world dominance, an organization that's world dominating. They said that this is a bad idea because they're not sure if people who are taking the vaccine can still spread it. Their words, not mine. So the different passports that are out there as of right now and or are being tested are Travel Pass by International Air Transport Association, Verify by American Airlines, Digital Health Pass by IBM, Excelsior Pass, New York State, Green Passport, which is in Israel. Now, in Israel, the Green Passport is either you've been vaccinated or you had COVID. They're not allowing you to get tested, at least according to the article. You're not allowed to get tested. You either have the vaccine or you have had COVID. So they're already starting their bullshit with being too strict on this. So the major disadvantage of this is that people are undoubtedly going to be discriminated against. There's going to be a division caused by this. People who were not vaccinated are going to be looked at in a different light because of this program or these programs. So this is going to cause a problem. Now, America just last year was talking about equality, and they're talking about equality this year. Here they go, starting something that's going to cause division. How as backwards with Democrats? Like I said before, I will say it again. Democrats are now the enemy of this country. They used to be for this country. Republicans used to be for this country. They are now the enemy of the state. I will be the first to say it. I'm sorry, guys, the kumbaya, let's talk about it, let's talk it out. We can't. We are well past that. I'm pretty sure maybe a year ago, maybe a couple months ago, I was like, we definitely need to discuss our differences. Fuck that. It is out the door. Democrats are going out of their way to destroy this country. They're going out of this way to create more division than unity. They are absolutely the enemy of this country. Other than that, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching. You can like and subscribe to this channel. You can also follow me on Instagram as the Angry Prepper. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and you can also head over to the Angry Prepper channel, like and subscribe to that. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching.